Welcome back, everybody, to Urban Decay Podcast, episode 10. Wow, two digits.
Dos digits.
I mean, we've always been two digits because we've been doing 0 and then the number.
01, 02.
And technically, we've done a 0.5 in there. So we've done episode 0. So technically, it doesn't matter.
And we're at episode 0.
We are on episode 10, yeah. Technically 12.
So many episodes right now.
But we're at episode 10. Yeah. I say we jump into a recap. How does it feel, guys?
Let's do it. It feels crazy as per usual.
How crazy was last episode,
It was
Shane?
probably crazy. On a scale of crazy to real crazy. It was like super crazy.
I'm going to go ahead and say soup's crazy.
Mega crazy.
Soup's cray-cray?
Something like that, yeah.
Where did that one start?
That one started with us running away from the military down the train tracks.
That is correct.
Having just escaped.
You passed.
Thanks. And we walked through the streets, killed like a zombie or two on the way there or something like that.
Tried to get people in their houses to talk to us.
Yeah.
Apparently they wouldn't.
Apparently they don't like the guys with guns running around. What the?
Even when Ryan dropped his guns, they still hit away.
And my Captain America shield, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, at that point, they'd probably seen that you had a bunch of guns and a Captain America shield.
No, I think that's
what it was.
I mean, it's just like video game NPCs. You drop your weapons, and they never knew you had weapons, right?
That's correct.
That's
yep.
exactly right. That's
That
how
is-
people work.
That's how it is.
But they saw the Captain America shield and they're like, well, these guys know what they're doing.
Well, video games are based on real life, too. So.
That's exactly
Well,
right.
I think real life is based off of video games.
That's right. It was a
Video
video
games
game
came first, and then people were born.
Chicken and the egg, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, we ended off in the Home Depot parking lot. John went for the car. Zombies showed up. Ryan and Evie went for the car, holding all the guns. The guy grabbed for the guns.
Okay,
And we finished off with me being a total awesome hero.
Yeah,
and
that's true. You are.
holding up a
shoot.
gun and being like, walk away, walk
Step
away.
away!
Hey,
Step
that's
away!
it. Yeah,
I think
yeah.
you need to tilt that gun a
Oh,
little.
yeah, that's true. I
Also-
tilted it.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget
sideways.
that Evie tried to do like a roundhouse kick. to
Yeah,
you
what
guys.
was with that?
Of course, she didn't hit. But
Well, and
the
there
attempt
was some
cool.
fighting before the Home Depot, too, through the neighborhood.
Yeah, we hit
That's
some
true.
zombies.
Yeah, we killed some
And
zombies.
Evie's
And also
been
we
a
saw
beast
somebody
the whole time.
following us.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
You
Yeah.
went out in the street to try to talk to them. They ran away, remember?
There was like, I don't know if he was specifically following us or not, but he definitely ran away when we approached him.
That's true.
So, there's
Which
that
is
guy.
not typical.
Not typical
zombie
zombie
behavior.
behavior, yeah.
Yeah,
Brandon did air quotes when he said zombie.
when I said zombie. Well, because
I like to call them infected people.
here's why. Here's why I use air quotes and why I'm always like every episode I'm always like the zombie. I mean person.
People. Yeah.
So like nothing that you've seen so far looks like a zombie, with the minor exception. Well, not that it was
That's
that
pretty
minor,
major.
because it was pretty major. With the exceptions of when John has twice shot someone in the head and then they keep coming. So
Yeah.
that's the only thing that visually resembles a zombie.
I'm also going to say
Everything else just looks like human beings that are moving slow.
the homeless guy Jack body disappearance to me also indicated a little bit
Screamed
towards
it.
Some
zombie.
zombie-like
Yeah.
activities.
So
Well, I mean,
there
like
was
those
that
are
too.
some zombie-like things happening for sure. I'm not here to dispute.
I mean, no one's going to fall for it if you
What-
try to, because
yeah.
this is a zombie podcast. So
Exactly. It's sort of. I mean, there's a
I
spoiler in
am
the
marketing
title.
as a zombie podcast.
I'm just saying that, like, so far, we're not talking about like rotting flesh or like any
True.
weird, like
That's right.
necrotic.
Just me.
wounds.
Physically, the
Physically,
humans look like
they look
people.
like people,
That makes sense.
and I think that comes into play given like the psychological aspect of
yes,
the game.
that is important to note.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
Yeah.
because at some point, as the title suggests, at some point there's going to be a switch in what you're seeing.
Yeah, but we
There's
could
going to be
always,
some decay in an
There's
urban
going to be
area.
some
Yeah,
on-point makeup.
I think that
we
you
could
probably
pull
expect
The
some-
Walking Dead though and call them walkers forever, which is cool.
Yeah, except we live and we're ourselves and we know what a zombie is.
That's true. That's a good point.
I'm pretty sure
Why
that
did I
was.
say we live there? That was weird.
Well, we do live.
That's true so far.
We don't we're not dead in real
Hey guys,
life.
there's a surprise I need to tell you. The secret me and the GM have been working on is that I'm actually a zombie.
What? Brendan,
man.
how come you didn't tell us? That's
You were
crazy.
not supposed to say
Spoilers.
Dear listeners, please redact that.
that. Taking away all your zombie powers.
Zombie powers like flesh falling off you,
Like
and-
dronage.
That's my favorite power that zombies have. I wish I had that one.
The body decay.
That's a good
That's a
one.
good power, man.
Screw Superman. I don't want to be a zombie.
Yeah, dude, way better superhero. More of a like a moral role model as well.
We are off track.
We should probably play for the people.
I thought we were playing. I thought Brandon. I was waiting for Brandon to take
This
charge.
is our podcast.
Yeah.
Always taking off the
I'm
hoodie.
sorry.
Here he goes.
I told you not to bring
You're
the
right. I
hoodie out
didn't need it.
here.
It's too warm.
Here he goes.
Too warm. Well, it's a cool
He's
summer
always
night.
doubting John.
Look, you've been wrong before. Let's not pretend like you haven't been wrong.
Not even one
Your
time.
character's name is John. Get in character.
I'm going to talk to myself about myself in third person always.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm holding a gun to up to a guy.
Up to a
Telling
guy
him to back
in
off.
the Home Depot parking lot. John's in the
Step
front seat
away.
of the car.
Get away. Back up.
He lets go of the assortment of items in Ryan's hands and starts to step back, but he's not running. He's just like he refuses to turn around.
Good boy.
Probably because it seems unsafe to do so while a gun is pointed
If
at
I
him.
recall, the trunk was popped, correct?
It was.
And
I'm gonna-
Evie even opened them.
It's open, in fact. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just
And I
gonna
did
unload.
shout to everybody, there are infected people coming at us.
Okay.
Because there were, I think, right?
There was.
At
Yeah.
this point, Evie, with the machete that John handed to her, sort of goes into sort of like a stance of like a threatening stance.
She's the best.
It seems
so cool.
kind of unclear that she'd be willing to actually do anything.
Right.
But she's trying to look intimidating as much as a 15-year-old with a machete that's as big as
Okay.
half her body can be.
I'm going to shout at her to get in the car, though.
Okay.
Just like, Evie, come on, get in the car now. It's fine.
I'm gonna unload. All
Everybody,
my
actually,
junk.
everybody just get in the car now.
Unload
I'm
all
like
the guns
in the
in
driver's
front.
seat ready to go, so.
Okay, she
Yeah.
backs around the backside of the vehicle, continuing to face the guy who's backing up towards the Home Depot, and then she gets in the back passenger or back driver's side door.
Cool.
Have you closed the trunk?
Am I unloaded by now?
Yeah, you're unloaded.
Close.
John, how you're getting closer to the car? You're just
No,
like
I was in the seat with the car
oh, sorry,
on.
Ryan. Wait, who was last?
I'm last.
Shane was last.
Yeah, Shane was
I'm
last.
okay. I'm telling the guy, get out of here. There's an infected person coming right this way right now, and then I'm gonna get in the car. Still looking at him, still holding the gun until I close the door.
Okay, so he sprints off past west of the Home Depot down that sidewalk. John, you're in the car.
I'm in the car, started it, yep.
Ryan is in the car. Shane, you're
I'm
free
in
to
the
get in the
car.
car. Okay. You're
We're all in the car?
You're
Let's
all in the
go.
car.
Okay.
There's pretty minimal traffic, like extremely minimal, way less so than there would be like midday
Excellent.
on what is it, Sunday?
We're going to head away from our neighborhood, so I'm just going to come out, and even though it's a one-way, like coming our way, I'm going to head east on 16th.
East, like towards Deerfoot?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going east towards Deerfoot. You pass the bombed out Syntex. You go underneath that second
Maybe I'll
pedestrian
take
walkway.
14th. Maybe I'll take 14th north.
14th North?
Yeah.
Okay.
How does that look? As I go over the overpass, I'm going to scan it to see like how what am I trying to say?
Yeah, what are you trying to say?
Cloudy?
How many clouds are in
How
the road?
cloudy
Brandon?
is that street? No, how many vehicles are on it? Like, is it passable, basically, from what I can see? Because up there, you get a pretty good view of how
Yeah.
like, pretty far.
Totally. So, as you go over the top of the overpass, you see pretty similar sort of spottings of like cars up and down the street. There's definitely more parked cars on 16th than there are on 14th.
Okay.
So, but there's like a few, probably like 2 or 3, like every city block. Okay. So, it's definitely an easier drive when you're like maneuvering around fewer
Gotcha.
cars.
Okay, good.
Who's in shotgun, by the way?
Sorry,
Who's in shotgun?
where'd you guys get in?
I would have gotten in
I-
wherever was left.
If
So.
she backed up, she would have got in behind
She's in the
drivers.
driver's seat or in the passenger.
Oh, she's in the passenger.
She's right behind
In the
me.
back seat.
Driver back seat.
I'll
Can't
be in
talk.
shotgun.
Okay, I'm with you.
Okay.
With your shotgun too.
John, where are we going? John, where are we going?
I just need to get out of this area first, and we need to decide. So I'm just gonna head. Yeah, I'm heading north for now, east-ish.
Okay.
How
How much
Well,
gas
you
do we
can't
have?
go east-ish on 14th.
No, I'm just saying like I went
It's
east-ish,
pretty east.
and now I'm going north.
Okay,
How
you're
mu-
going
how much-
on,
how much
you're
gas
going
do we
north
have?
towards Nose Hill Park. You've got about.
I would have had pretty full of a tank.
Yeah, you've got
actually,
like 3/4 of a tank of
at
gas.
that point. Yeah.
Okay.
If I remember, May
12th.
15th, 12th.
Right.
Yeah, 12th. Also, it wasn't a Saturday
Wasn't?
because I had work that day. I think because you said on your way home from work.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was a weekday. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Wait, what day did we start playing?
It was
It
a
must
Saturday.
have. No, it couldn't have been.
Who knows?
I'll look it up.
It could have been a Tuesday.
You said on my way home from work. I'm pretty sure.
What was this?
You said you had a normal
Oh
day
yeah,
home from
no,
work.
totally.
So it was
Friday.
not a Friday. It was not a
May
Saturday.
12th was a
It
Friday.
was
It was a
Friday.
Friday. That's
So it's a
right.
Saturday right now.
No, it is a
So
Saturday.
it's technically May 13th Saturday.
Oh my gosh.
Not technically.
Okay.
Figuratively, I don't
Okay,
know
we're
what it is.
driving.
Okay,
That's
so
all Saturday.
you're coming up 14th, and you go past that little park,
Yeah.
Capitol Hill Park.
While
or
I'm
whatever it
driving, I'm going to talk to you guys like, I don't know where we should go. I feel like we need to secure a place a bit further away from the city. The city is bad. I don't know. It's too many people, too condensed. Maybe we should do... I don't know.
I don't know.
I think we need a a temporary location, because if we're gonna leave long term, maybe we should get that stuff from your house.
Yeah, that's true too. But we'd have to. So we need a temporary place to hunker down for a few days, probably, right?
Probably.
Okay, we could go to my work location. I have a badge to get in.
That's a good idea. That's a really good idea.
We could do that.
John works for FedEx, everyone.
I do. Yeah. Yep. Federal Express. So I could easily get in there, and we could even rig up a truck in there.
We could.
That's a way more secure vehicle than my little car. It's way noisier, but it's way bigger. Lots of room. We could even like rig in beds, set up a little shack in there.
Little RV.
We could
Almost,
try that.
yeah.
Let's go there. We need
For now, I feel like
we
we
need a
could,
location.
we could just head there for now. It's like super secure. There's huge fences, and it's like right by the airport. So it's like airport security, basically, is what that place is. And I can get in
Okay.
as long as there's power there. So we should go now.
Yeah.
Get in there.
As
Okay.
we're driving, is there people and cars moving in the
Yeah.
streets?
How does it look?
There was a lot more traffic around North Hill Center. If you remember, there was
Right, yeah.
with the Safeway there and the Home Depot there were people coming and looting and taking things. And when you got up on the catwalk, remember when you did your little reconnaissance
Our scopey
mission? Yeah, your scopey scope. Then you saw people with like other pickup trucks and small cars
Some
and things
people
that were
going
like
around.
loading stuff and moving around. As you're going up 14th, there's less and less of that. And that's probably just due to like the availability of commodities in that area. I mean, there's like that gas station at the bottom of the hill, and there's some other things there, but there's not as large a commercial shopping
Yeah,
areas
totally.
as by North Hill. So definitely a lot less traffic, or a lot less of that type of traffic. And again, fewer cars on the road that are just parked, presumably with people in them, because that's been the case every time so far. Not a ton of people.
I want to
moving.
just point out, when I'm driving, getting to intersections is
Yeah.
very much cover the brake,
Yeah.
scan,
Yeah.
continue.
Yep. And so
It's not
and all the lights are still working, but obviously,
Yeah. It's like, at this
traffic
point-
rules are negligible,
Yeah.
or at least,
But I'm a very good driver, I just want to say. So I'm not.
Hey, what's your driving skill at, John?
My driving skill is so dope. Check this out. My combat driving skill,
No, I don't think we're
or just
in
my
that
straight
kind
up
of setting.
automobile
Yep,
skill.
automobile skill.
60 is my base, and I have a 16 bonus to that, so 79%.
Dang, John, that's some great driving
I can
skills you
drive
got.
circles around people.
Definitely around
I was
me.
talking about in real life, but yeah, that's cool too. It's probably about that in real life.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I'm just kidding.
Okay,
Anyway, so let's head north. Yeah. Keep
Yeah,
going.
so you get north to sort of that intersection by Nose Hill Park.
We're getting close
How far north are
to
you
a
going?
superstar.
That's gonna be sketchy
Chaos.
as heck.
Well said.
What's the, how
Is
should I
this the
get up there?
superstore right here?
The superstore is
No,
actually
down
not.
by. Keep going. Yeah.
It's way up.
Oh,
like
it's
over
up by
here.
the theater and
It's
stuff.
down by Ernest Manning. I think it's the high school there.
Superstore, 14th Street,
You take 14th Street to like 65th or something. And then turn
64th.
right. 64th.
Yeah, it's on 4th Street northeast.
Yeah.
I know which one.
Way
you're
up there.
Okay, as
But
we're
that's a
driving,
little bit
I'm
obvious.
gonna turn to Evie. I'm gonna check on her, see how she's doing.
She seems pretty with it for a girl that's been through as much as she's been through for the last couple of days.
Yeah, noted.
I think I don't know if it was sort of that combat moment where she took a stance for herself and sort of jarred herself out of her shock,
Yeah.
or if it was just she's getting more comfortable with you guys as a group. Obviously, it hasn't been that long, but it seems like she trusts you and she's kind of getting comfortable.
Cool.
But yeah, she seems a lot less in shock than she did when you first found her. So that's good. Probably has something to do with the fact that you're making plans and trying to find a direction, and that's helping her sort of stabilize in this sort of weird turmoil that's happening, right?
Right.
All
That's
right,
cool.
I'm just gonna kind of talk to her, just kind of ask her, "Hey, how you feeling?" kind of thing. Just, like small talk,
Say the
checkups
things
kind
you
of
say.
thing. All right.
Do it.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm okay.
All
I
right.
don't know.
Hey, that was that was pretty impressive back there. Where did that come from?
What do you mean?
The roundhouse kick towards that guy's head. Where are you pulling this out of?
I missed, but
Well,
I've
so
never
proud.
really had to do it in real life before. But
where'd you learn it?
me and my dad took Jeet Kune Do classes together. That's what we were on the way back from the other day when we hit the car.
There you
Right.
go.
So I'm not very good, but I do that and I do some gymnastics at school.
Hey, you looked pretty good to me. I
Thanks.
mean, it was pretty impressive.
Did you know that Shane took Hapkido?
No,
It's pretty good.
What is that? I haven't heard of that.
It's like
Neither
this
have I.
other Korean martial art. I took it when I was, well, your age actually. I was taking it.
Cool.
Yeah.
You guys could spar
Do you
together.
still do it?
No, not anymore. I'm a little out of practice.
Well, maybe we could practice together.
Maybe we could. Let's try to find a safe place. All right.
That's pretty cool.
We're gonna be fine.
How do all you guys know each other?
Oh, we're friends.
We play this role-playing game called Dead Rain together. Wait a minute.
Damn it, John.
Wait,
It's going home.
I'm sorry.
You can't break meta.
We play other role-playing
We
games.
do play a lot of role-playing
We
games.
play Dungeons and Dragons.
Also, yeah,
Also through church.
Shane and I were best friends in high school.
we did grow up together.
There you go.
We're not best friends,
information.
just on my side.
And we're best friends. Also.
Too late now, Shane.
You guys sound like nerds.
We are nerds.
You picked the wrong people to spend the rest of the apocalypse with.
But hey, we got guns.
We do. We do have guns and we have determination. Good old determination.
And driving skills.
Yeah.
She looks kind of confused.
You should.
You're gonna be fine, Evie.
You guys are weird.
Yeah.
mean,
That's true.
I mean, I feel okay. I just don't know where my family is, what's going on.
Yeah, us too.
Same.
But I feel better now that I'm with someone, I guess.
Mm.
Friends help.
You guys seem nice enough.
Yeah. Friends are
Yeah.
important.
So, where are we going?
We're gonna
Yeah.
go to. Yeah, where are we going, John?
Let's head up. We're going to head north all the way to basically where the airport is. Now, yeah, we're going to go to where my work is because there are high gates that should be pretty secure with barbed wire on top, and everything is very passcode to get in. So, not even passcode, it's like a badge you have to wave to get in. So, I think if anything, it'll stop us from being attacked by other crazy people. And also these infected people too will have a hard time getting through. So I think it's just like a more secure place than a random home, and it won't need any upgrading at all, like to reinforce the building at all. It's all pretty enforced, you know, and we're pretty much the only ones that are going to be able to in and out. So I feel like it's a pretty good location to hide out for a while. Anyway, if we feel we need to go back to the home, then we can do that in a couple, maybe even a day. I don't know.
Yeah.
We can definitely get close maybe tomorrow and scope out to see if the military still has a presence in there. And if we do some more research online, Ryan, we might be able to find out more anyways and see without having to go down. I just feel like the less we have to move, the better. But, you know, this is the world we live in now at this point, and there's a lot of movement happening. So
Hey, you know, maybe it'll get better. They were talking in the thing Ryan was reading about how it was getting better on the East Coast.
they did say that, yeah.
What are we going to do for food?
That is an excellent question.
There are some places up near there that will have food. We'll have to do a run for sure and get some stuff. Yep.
Okay.
There's a Denny's over there. It's probably still open.
Right on 64th Ave, there's
Food will probably last a while too there.
Yeah, it's true. It's all plastic. McDonald's.
yeah, Big Macs last years.
There you go.
Anyway, there's a McDonald's right there. There's a couple stores with food for sure right around. There's a Walmart right near there too. We might be able to sneak into.
Walmart would be good.
Might be a bit sketchy, but again, this is like an industrial part of the city. It's not there's some residential around there, but mainly it should be low key for people like
Fingers
civilians.
crossed.
So we should be okay, hopefully. But yeah, why don't we get up there? We'll settle up into the depot, and we'll plan a little strategy from there. But
Cool. She nods. You drive north up past Nose Hill Park, and as you're passing the park, you can see it's pretty empty.
Park.
Yeah, Nose Hill Park.
Yeah.
And then you're going like west on Stony or
we're
running
taking east on 64th Ave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't
So
want
this
to.
guy-
I don't want to get any big main roads really.
Okay.
64th Ave it's a decent sized road.
Okay. So you head east. Essentially, like between here and your work, there's not anything
Okay.
that really happens. It's more of the same. There's a lot of cars parked, cars that pulled off the side of the road. You pass a number of accidents,
Okay.
but they all look like legitimate accidents. Probably mostly from yesterday when there was like so many people just trying to exodus the city as fast as they can.
Right.
Because there's definitely some confusion and chaos with that. So you pull up to the FedEx depot.
Okay. Cool.
Which
I'll grab
is-
my badge, which I always keep in my little holster in my car.
Yeah, that's so convenient that we have. Wow.
Isn't it so
That's
convenient?
great.
That you have
Yep.
your car instead of the truck.
I know.
Yeah.
What a fortunate turn of events.
Okay.
Badge in.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what I'll do actually. I'll badge at the big gate and drive in.
Okay. You
Yeah.
roll in.
Okay, sweet. And then I'll just explain briefly for everybody listening what it kind of looks like. So when you're
Leave it for
looking at
us,
it
too.
straight on, yeah, for you guys are also listening. There's a big gate, like a really tall, like reinforced barbed wire gate that slides open when you badge in, and then it slides shut. There's like a perimeter all the way around the location. Actually no, there's direct access to the tarmac basically of the airport. It's like right back there. There's probably a FedEx airplane stationed there as well. I'm a little wary of saying a lot of this stuff.
I know, right?
Now I think about it. I might cut all of this and also cut where I work. It's okay.
No, well, everyone knows you work at FedEx. That's already
Well,
happened.
that's fine. Like anyway. So at the place there's a big bay, like for all the trucks that fit in there. They can fit probably up to 50 trucks in there. So it's a big location, like big bay. Those are pressure sensitive to open those doors. But there's a little button on the sides to operate them as well. Inside there's like some office section at the front, like a front desk area. But then there's also this cool, and also like a fully decked out like mechanic bay, like all on the side for all the maintenance that they do. Because we do all the maintenance for our own trucks.
Sweet. Which building are we at? Just point on the map.
I don't know where you are right here.
This is the ground terminal. Is that not the right one?
Yeah, no. Wait, it's like,
It's because this
flip.
is north.
This is like straight out of Walking
Show me
Dead kind of
64th
thing,
Ave.
man.
Gosh, I don't know.
This repair bay would be sweet.
So this one?
Yeah, it's like a fully decked out, like has everything we need there for these types of vehicles, mind you. They'll probably have some tools that fit every vehicle, but this is like specific for these, and the vehicles that they've maintained there are the small little sprinters, like little vans, basically cargo vans. But then they also have the bigger, they call them W700 Freightliner vehicles that are like big cargo trucks, and then they have even bigger cargo trucks there, and then. Actually, that's all they maintenance there, that they serve there, yeah. And then, let me just pull it up on the map here. Is this 64th Ave?
I think so, yeah. That's south of the terminal,
Why
right?
don't you turn off this and turn on...
So, because this is not Google Maps.
Gotcha. This is Google Earth. Oh, yeah, this is confusing then. I have no idea where I am. Deerfoot. Sorry.
So this is, you're going
This
west?
is 64th Ave West?
I think so.
Oh, this is the mall. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, okay. So up here is this road that goes up. It's all finished now, by the way. It was finished when this was on. So my work is right here. This white one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So there's the gate right there, and then you drive in, there's a whole bay. Back here is the maintenance bay, and then there's the airport, right? Like the whole airport's right there. And
Okay.
I think
So the perimeter is all chain link fence?
it's all high chain link fence.
And then it's like
up
a
to
steel
here.
siding building?
That's the gate, yeah. It goes up along here, and then on the side, yeah, it's like all concrete, heavy duty building. This has another little gate, and then it's chain link across here, I think.
Cool.
And then the back, yeah. I think it actually, I can't tell if it's chain link in the back. Yeah, you can see the airplane logo.
It is here.
I think there's
And then
another
there's
gate.
another gate
That's
right
what it
there.
is. Okay,
Yeah, so you can see
so it's like pretty secure. Anyway, that's pretty much the place. There's inside the big bay. There's another little cool second floor office building that has windows that you can see the whole bay in, which is pretty cool. I
That's
think.
really useful for this.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna take everyone up to that room.
Okay. What time is it, Brandon?
Yeah.
It's
That's a
still
good
like afternoon, so it's getting to be
Okay.
like 3 or 4 o'clock by the
I'm
time
not
we
gonna
get
lie.
there.
We should probably call it a day. Like
You
seriously.
think?
Yeah, I don't want to go back out there right now.
That's true. I guess we do need some food. There are vending machines here, which have some stuff. They'll have there's
Like
3 different vending machines, and they all
sandwiches
have
and, like,
there's one with
chips
sandwiches and
Oh.
more food stuff.
Perfect.
Then there's one with like energy bars and like granola bars and stuff, and then there's like another little. Anyways, yeah. Let me just think. Is there anything else useful that we should talk about before? No, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I don't know. There's
Okay.
probably somewhere in here a security because there's cameras everywhere, so there should be surveillance everywhere. First I'm gonna do is look for that room.
Okay, so you pull
So I don't know
into.
exactly where it is.
So you've
We've
opened
opened the gate and
chain
pulled
link gate
in.
and you pull in.
And I pull right into the bay, and I'll pull it right up.
Okay, so the bay doors are closed. It's
there-
after hours.
There's no after hours at FedEx, but yeah,
Really? Oh.
it's like a 24-hour
It's the hardest
facility.
thing to GM when I don't know the,
I know.
the place, right?
But if you want to say they shut things down, they could have shut things down.
yeah.
Okay, so
That would
so
be
the
the
doors are
case
locked. Gotcha.
For
Okay.
now.
Yep. That
Okay,
makes
well,
sense.
because everyone would have gone home and everyone would have this is.
The
I
airport
guess
shut down.
after
Yeah,
hours
after-
is one thing.
That's a good point. Airport is shut
We're
down.
in a different setting.
The
so
depot is shut
yeah,
down.
so bay doors are
Cool.
closed.
Okay.
Is
Things
there
are
cars
locked
Or-
down. The only vehicles inside the gate are all branded FedEx cars.
Okay.
So there's like the little delivery trucks and bigger and bigger, and then like to the point where there's like truck and trailer.
There's a couple semis.
That's what we want. We want the semis.
So there's
Those
all
are
kinds of.
huge.
Good luck driving those around.
We don't need like a semi, I don't think.
No, I want it.
Okay.
It'd definitely be hard to weave in and out. I think of
If we're going to Toronto, be way
put a
better to
cow
take one of
catcher on the
those.
front. You know,
Yeah.
just
Gross. Why is it called that?
for
Okay,
exactly-
I'm gonna go over to
it's a little
the. I know.
Right.
I'm just saying. To this like area, is there any doors there that open with the pressure thing?
with your card, you mean, or with which?
With like the pressure pulling up, like the maintenance bays and stuff.
No, everything's
no?
locked.
Everything's locked. Oh,
Yeah.
even there. Weird.
So probably the managers or whoever was left
Okay.
in charge.
All right, I'll pull back
Once
around to the
that's
front,
hit the
and
fan.
we'll go up to the one. There's a pass door there, and I'll try the door. Beep.
Okay, it beeps. The green light
Opens?
goes on and opens.
Oh, sweet.
You hear
Okay.
click to unlock.
Then I'm gonna go around to the door and open it with the button.
Okay, so inside the building,
Oh, right.
all the lights are off. It's dark. There's not a lot of ambient light in the building because there's not very many windows. So you open the door and you see, the corridor in front of you. And
Yeah, this
it's
one's just
dark.
the bay. It's a big.
Oh,
bay.
it's okay.
Here's the offices. That's all there is. There's like a big bay and offices, and there's little offices in the
So,
second floor.
we're in the
so
bay
what's
now.
in the bay?
We're in the bay. The bay have all the trucks and like rollers out for like package deliveries, like
Okay.
like conveyor belts for the packages, basically.
Got you.
But it's just an empty big bay. Yeah,
Okay.
there would be all the trucks in it though.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So that's just
similar to the Home Depot, then there'd be like little spotlights.
Yeah, okay.
On the sides, like little not spotlights. That's wrong. but,
Emergency
like
lights.
emergency lights.
Does
or like,
the door open when I push the button?
yeah, power's still on. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
whoever left locked everything down before they left.
Cool.
Before.
That's actually a
before
really good
everyone
sign
left.
because then hopefully no one's here. When I
Hopefully.
open it, it should with one bay or door open. That's a lot of light. Like
Yeah.
you'll be. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how much you'd see way back there, but that's pretty.
It'd be
nice.
like a garage with a garage door open.
Yeah.
The bay's
Okay,
bigger, but
let's.
The garage door's bigger.
I say we need to. There could be people in here.
There could be zombies in here.
Yeah, there could be a lot of things in here. So I think we need to be super careful, guns ready, and go in. Like mainly the office, I'm more paranoid about
Yeah.
because there
Cool.
could be people in there from like.
All right.
work. So.
Clicking on the CSI flashlight,
Yeah,
and holding
let's
my
go
pistol ahead of
stealthy.
me. So like the classic, like
In fact, yeah, I'm even gonna pull into that bay and shut the door again. Just I don't want people driving by and seeing a bay door open. Just
Yeah,
like
sure.
I want to keep it all
Good call.
shut down. So
So John goes outside and gets the car. You guys stay in the bay,
yep, watching for anything.
and Evie stays with you too. John,
Yes.
you go out and roll the car around to the what is that,
this
like
one,
the
yeah.
south end of the.
there's bay
Oh,
doors
just
right
this
there.
bay door?
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
just pull
right,
right in. Yeah,
Okay, and then you just pull in and then shut the door.
shut the door. Yeah, and
Okay.
then flashlights.
Yeah, so the door slams shut behind you. Again, it's dark. Flashlights are out now at this point. It's casting a lot of shadows off all the like conveyor belt equipment and all the things that are in the bay.
Yeah.
Ooh, spooky.
So
Super
it's
spooky.
so it's eerie,
Oh, boy.
like video game eerie, but so far like there hasn't been any reason to assume that anything is unsafe. So and for John, especially for
Okay.
you, like this being such a familiar setting,
This would be
like you
super
feel
creepy.
well creepy, but also like there's sort of this feeling of safety just because you're somewhere familiar.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's true. I'm just gonna whisper to you guys. Like, do you think I should alert? Like, say anything? Like, do you think it'd be best to like
I kind of think we should
announce
call
that
out.
we're here because someone who's in here is a FedEx employee.
Yeah, I do it.
They would probably work here.
I mean, if something
Okay,
comes out,
so I'm
we
just
can
gonna
take it.
shout out, just like hello,
Okay,
straight up.
roll perception.
Oh boy, here we go.
Snap.
5.
3.
7.
Oh my goodness.
Okay,
What about Evie?
That's true. 6.
Oh boy, girl.
We all rolled under 7. How? 4
Okay.
people rolling under 7.
nobody hears anything. You don't hear anything
Oh
back.
my goodness. Okay. We'll proceed along this corridor to get to the office section. There's like a break room right in here and stuff, but I'm gonna pull a left right in the first door and get into the like the little clerical office area.
Okay, yeah. So you go in, same thing. It's dark. There's a little bit more ambient light. I mean, it is mid-afternoon, and
Yeah,
there's a
the
lot more
windows are
windows
all
in the
open.
office section of the building.
Right.
You see, it doesn't look like there was necessarily like a fight or anything, but things are disorganized. So whether whoever was leaving left in a hurry and sort of knocked things over, or if someone came in and was trying to, look for money or drugs or something, there's definitely like some kind of disorganization in the office.
Okay. I'm going to call out again in that office part.
Okay, roll perception.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go. This is the natural 20. Watch me. 14.
12.
16.
Oh,
Ryan and Shane.
I win again.
You don't hear anything inside the office, but looking around the office, you see, like, in spite of the fact that there was very clearly some disorganization or some kind of commotion, there's no blood anywhere or anything like that. But you hear behind you in the bay from whence you came, you hear like sort of it's not like a crashing sound, but like someone, like the type of noise that you'd hear if someone were like trying to move quickly when they're trying to be quiet. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not like a banging or a crashing or anything like that, but it's like they ran into something they didn't mean to, or
scuffle,
something.
if you will.
Yeah, scuffle.
is there light coming? Because there's a little window between those doors where we're at. Is there any light in there?
Yeah, some, like, you can kind of see, but you don't see anything. You just kind of hear.
Mm-hmm.
Turning around, trying to my flashlight back away with the gun. There's somebody here, John, Evie, Ryan. I guess I don't know that Ryan has heard it too.
Ryan goes, Evie goes, I heard it too.
Me, 3.
I didn't.
It's okay.
She's got the machete. She doesn't have the gun that you had given her earlier. She must have left that in the car.
Okay, that's fine. I still have my Magnum sidearm.
Your thigh gun.
My thigh gun. My thigh arm.
Is the car in the bay?
The car's in the bay.
It's in the bay.
Yeah.
So
Evie, where's your gun?
I left it in the car. I didn't want it.
when did she have the gun?
You gave her a gun.
You give her a little handgun.
Yeah.
I did?
Yeah.
Like a 9mm, I think.
I don't remember that at all.
It
Okay.
was probably really intimidating
Wow.
at the time.
was
You did
probably
it quickly.
really
Well, because
scared.
you dumped off all your stuff on her and Ryan
I
to
did.
get to the car.
Then I gave her my machete.
And you gave her the machete, yeah.
And the handgun?
And the handgun, yeah.
Oh,
You said the only thing you kept was your thigh
arm.
Okay.
Okay.
That's too good.
Okay. All right. So
It's in the back seat.
okay.
Sorry. Should I
So it's
brought
okay.
it?
No, it's
That's
okay.
okay,
It's
that's
alright.
okay.
It's alright.
I
We
didn't
just gotta
wanna-
watch for it.
Don't worry.
It's okay.
Don't worry.
That's
Don't
very
worry.
okay.
Don't worry. I'd rather you don't use it, actually. But anyway.
I got all my stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. So what? Okay. I should probably call out there. What if it's someone else?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Because the place is all secure, so I don't know. So I'll just like crack open the door to the back bay and just like call out again, like hello.
Is it like you open that bay door like
No,
halfway or something?
So
Or
like
what
when
you're
we went through the office door
Oh, okay.
to get into the office section,
Okay.
there's a little door there. It's just a flippy door. We'll just
Gotcha,
push it
okay.
open and yell back into the bay.
Okay.
Be like, hello, who is there? Who is there?
Who is there?
Who it is?
He probably says it like that because his MA is 3. Who is there?
Not
Who-
my, hey,
Yeah,
my
why are
IQ's
you
not that
speaking-
low.
Who
man.
is there?
I don't know.
Who is there?
What are you doing here?
My IQ's not that low.
No, MA.
Still
MA.
lower. Anyway,
I don't know why we keep getting you to do the talking.
it's just
okay.
happened that way.
So
Okay.
you hear some more noise towards the like the back right corner of the building
Okay.
or the bay, but you don't see anything.
I don't like this.
Listen, man, whoever's back there, it's an awful time to be sneaking up on us, alright? This has been a really rough couple
we
of
don't
days.
We don't want any trouble at all.
Shane's gonna shoot you.
We don't want any trouble at all. We want. I think everyone has high tensions right now, and I don't want there to be any
We just
tension
want to
at
know
all.
who
Yeah.
you are and why
Like-
you're here. And
You want to help us grab some food? Let's eat together.
What's your
Figure
name?
something out.
Real
My
good.
MA is 15.
Hey, make a roll.
There we go.
There it
guys.
is. Yeah.
Okay, so
9.
from the back,
Nice
you
work.
see he's like not particularly close, and it's a large bay. But you see a guy stand up, and he's wearing a FedEx uniform minus the hat or whatever. You know, he's just wearing like the
John, do you know this guy?
shirt
don't.
and like some shorts, and
You don't know every.
he doesn't
FedEx
have like
employee?
all the
I've probably seen him, but I don't know his name.
all the
That's
electronic
exactly
trappings
what
that he would
happen.
have if he were out making deliveries or anything. But he's very clearly an employee. He stands up. He's got like it looks like it's a baseball bat. You can't really tell from here. He's got some kind of club, and he looks pretty shaky. He's like, "Who are you? What are you doing here?"
I work here as well. Can I get closer? I work here. Both FedEx employees. We should probably.
Is there anyone with you sick?
No.
No.
No
That's
one's
why we're
sick.
here. We're trying to avoid the sick people.
Good call.
Okay.
Is there anyone else here, man?
Can you put your guns down?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, of course.
Guns are down.
Okay. So you lower your guns with them, the lights, or
No.
okay, keep the flashlights on. Okay. So you see him sort of coming towards you. He's got his hands sort of in front of his face to shield him from like
I'm
all
gonna
the
lower it a
glaring
little bit,
flashlights
so it's
there.
like pointing to
Not
his
like
I
knees.
do not.
He's
Just
got
point to his knees.
Keep it on him.
Nope,
I need
it's in
to.
his face.
I need to make sure he's not infected or something too, though. For real, man.
Are
Get
you-
it right up
how
in
do
his
you know,
eye.
how do you know there's sick people? What have you seen?
just what's on the news. And my family called me and told me not to come home because I guess in the south end of Calgary there was all kinds of
Chaos.
yeah. I mean, people were saying riots earlier in the day on the news, but it wasn't riots, man. It was sick people, and they were just tearing everything up. And I don't know what's wrong with people, but I'm here, so.
Yeah, there's some crazy things going on. What's your name, man?
I'm Chris.
Hey, Chris.
I'm Shane. Sorry. I'm Shane.
And you work here, Shane?
No, John's the one that works here.
I shake his hand. Yeah, we like pretend to shake.
I work here, yeah. I think I've seen you around. Do you recognize me? Because I'm sure I've seen your face.
I mean, like, I don't know. Everyone's
There's
just
a lot
like
of people.
familiar after a while. Makes so
Anyway.
many deliveries.
yeah. Were you on duty? You got your uniform on. You just didn't go home after?
Well, I mean, I came back to drop off the truck at the end of the day, and people were like running around, and it was like no one was doing their job, and so I tried to ask Buddy,
Your
what's his
manager?
name? What would his name be, John?
Oh, like
Mr.
Fred.
Manager?
I
Yeah,
don't
sure.
know.
Ask who? I was trying to ask Fred like what the heck is going on, and he just like he pushed me, and then there was like someone fighting in the back, and then everyone just started leaving, and then they locked everything up, and I didn't want to leave, so I just went and hid behind the.
It's probably the best move, actually.
Yeah, seriously. Is anybody else here?
I don't think so. I've
How
been
much-
here for a day, and I haven't seen
Oh,
anybody
wow.
else.
So you stayed the night here?
Yeah, I stayed the night
Okay.
here. I was here yesterday.
Did you walk around through the offices at all? Did you see anyone in there?
Yeah, I was looking for food and I don't know.
Anything
I,
left?
some of the vending machines have stuff, but after a while, it gets to be too much salt, you know.
Oh, I do know.
But
Makes sense.
yeah, I don't know. I
Okay.
don't think anyone's here.
Cool, man. Cool.
That's good.
I hope
Yeah,
not.
that's kind of good. We're gonna set up again. We're not here to cause any trouble. We're glad actually we found someone who's not infected and that's sane. So we're gonna just go ahead into the office area and just kind of hunker down a little bit, drop our stuff off. What are you doing right now? What's your plans? You got any plans? What are you doing?
I was trying to wait it out. If I'm being honest, I
Yeah.
don't really
So
have
you're
a
just gonna
plan
stay
yet.
here, basically. Is your idea?
Well, for now, I mean, it seems like
That's a
the
good
safest
call.
It
place
is.
I know to be.
I think you're probably right, man.
Sounds right to me.
Who's the girl? He points at Evie.
This is Evie.
She goes, "I have a name, jerk."
Whoa. She does have a name, Frank.
I like Evie.
Fred.
Chris.
Oh yeah, Fred.
Fred's
is
your
So
boss.
does he, John. Come on.
Buddy.
Sorry. He goes, sorry.
It's been a long
He
day.
throws his hands up. He's like, I didn't mean to. I just meant I'm sorry. I don't know what I meant.
Yeah,
She-
you can
she's
address
with
her.
us.
She cools it, but
Yeah.
she still looks kind of skeptical of the guy now.
Yeah.
Listen, Chris, things are pretty crazy out there. I'm not gonna lie to you. We it's been a really rough day, a really rough couple of days.
Yes.
And yeah, we probably don't want to go out much. We might need to make some food runs and stuff like that. But other than that, this is probably where we should all kind of try to hunker down.
He goes,
Yeah.
yeah, I saw in the CBC that same things happened in Toronto, and they had something like 50% of the city or more unaccounted for, and
Wow.
people dead, and people fighting, and people I don't know.
How have you been watching the news? Just on your phone, or is there a TV here?
Yeah,
What?
on my phone.
No.
There's also TV in the break room we could turn on.
We should let's go check it out. Let's see if there's any developments.
It's got cable.
Is there a read person kind of thing? Can I get a read on this guy? Is there a way to do that?
It'd be like a perception check, yeah.
Yeah. I just want to see
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm worried kind of trust around Evie.
So you'd get probably a bonus to it if you coupled it with your MA somehow. So if you started trying to grill him with any kind of specific questions or anything like that, then you could it'd be an easier roll,
Yeah.
especially considering your MA is so high.
I think for now, I just want it to be kind of I want to observe him
Okay.
just the way he is.
You don't want to
Sure.
come off as being
Yeah, because I really want it to be
abrasive
chill
or
for now.
offensive,
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Unless I have a reason to worry, I'm
Yeah.
not going to worry. 11?
So there's nothing about him that seems particularly
Sketchy.
creepy or anything particularly weird. I mean, he's a slightly less than middle-aged guy. He's probably in his early 40s.
Yeah, what's he look like? What's
Sounds
his?
like Chris.
Yeah, he's in his early 40s. He's got brown hair. It's not graying or anything yet. He has a patchy goatee and that just looks unkept. He doesn't trim it every day or anything like that. But and he's kind of medium set. He's not heavy, but he's not thin, right?
Yeah.
What area of the city is your route? I'm assuming
South.
you're a courier.
Yeah. So I'm in the northeast. Cool. So
You're in the Northeast.
yeah.
So you're up here around this area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where
That's
are you?
great. Like northwest.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So what's around here that you know of that we might not know? Like there might be. I know that there's like the Deerfoot Mall that's down there being built up right now.
Deerfoot City now.
Deerfoot City, it's called, correct?
Yeah.
And that's kind of where the Walmart is. There's Canadian Tire there, which is really handy. There's also that was just put in a big Bass Pro Shops, I think, or was it Cabela's that was there?
Cabela's.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's Cabela's on the way up to Cross Iron Mills and
Yeah,
stuff like
that's
that.
the one.
That's pretty far north.
No, like there's a Cabela's
But,
at Deerfoot City.
No,
That's
yeah,
64th
no, I
Ave.
mean like Cross Iron Mills is pretty far.
Oh,
north.
Cross Iron, yeah.
So like Cabela's is between here and there. And
But I think there was one that was built in the Deerfoot City area.
is there?
Like a new, I think it's either Cabela's or I guess I'll pull it up on my phone. Sorry, Chris, for grilling you with all these
Formulars.
questions. I can do it myself.
Hey, Liz, I think you should turn on the TV. I want to see what's on the
Yeah,
news.
we can go into that
Okay.
little break room. I'll
Yeah,
show
so you
where it
guys
is.
head on up to the break room, and this is upstairs.
This
right?
is not
Where you
upstairs.
have
It's just
Oh, okay.
through. So like if we went, don't worry about it. It's when we went into the door to the like offices areas. There's another door if you go to the right that takes you into like the break room. So and that's where bathrooms are, and there's like showers and stuff there actually.
I'm actually going to
Really
go into
nice.
the bathroom in a second. I'll be like, yo, guys, I got to pee. I go in the bathroom. I want to check my bite wound.
Okay, so same thing. Lights are off, but you got your flashlight.
There's no light. Can I flip the light on in the bathroom? No, it's not working.
It's all central location.
Everything's
Oh.
off.
That's annoying.
So
okay, I
you
guess
got,
I'll use
you
my
got your flashlight. But,
Sure. Yeah, flashlight checking my...
Okay, so you
Bite wound.
open up your bandage.
Yeah.
It looks kind of gross.
Right.
I mean, it's healing okay. You can see that the swelling has gone down, but it's just been wrapped up, and you've been running and sweating and stuff. It's like that level of gross. No, like it's not gangrenous. It doesn't smell particularly weird or anything funny like that would like indicate.
Almost like sweaty.
Right, yeah.
There's a Cabela's right
I'm
there,
nervous
and we're right
because...
Nice.
I guess I'm just like nervous. I'm thinking about it because you mentioned there's anybody among you like
Yeah, sick.
sick.
Yeah, totally.
Speaking
Yeah,
of,
so it looks okay. It's still a little bit red, particularly like right around the wound. So
Right.
which as you know is a sign of infection. But it doesn't look like it's not like really inflamed. I mean, it was just a deep wound and probably had some stuff in it. So
Right. All right. I'm gonna try and just
Make a roll, though?
A small. Yeah. Okay.
just make like a first aid roll to
Just
see if you
to-
can assess.
I want to make a small. Just to assess. This is
Yeah.
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 41 success.
Nice, there you go.
Give me a go.
Yeah. So it looks good. Everything looks fine.
Okay. I just want to make like a minor cleanup and just patch it. Like just throw the bandage back on it again.
Okay. Yep. Same
Okay.
thing. So like some alcohol and cotton swabs and whatever.
Yeah.
So make another roll.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Just do it.
56. I failed by one again.
Oh my gosh!
Do
How do
another-
you
do
fail
another
by
roll.
one?
No.
That's insane.
you dare break open those stitches.
71.
Okay, so you're like cleaning it, but in the low light and like you're operating the flashlight and
Right.
trying to swab
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff your
that's
own
true.
wound, and I mean you do it to the best of your ability in those settings, but you can't seem to nothing about what you've done seems like
It
it's
doesn't
done
seem like
any
a
harm.
Okay, but it hasn't really helped much.
But I mean, yeah, it probably didn't. It probably didn't do much to it, but you're taking adequate care of the wound, and I think that's probably the important thing right now. And
Okay. All right.
like I said, you didn't
I
make
go back
anything
out.
worse.
How bad's my arm?
You check it.
Yeah, I want to check it.
All right, where are you at?
Check me out. I'm with the guys, and I'm like,
Okay,
my arm hurts.
Evie's chilling with you.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
as soon as you go for it, I'm gonna just be like, crap.
Yeah, use that MA, man. Use
No,
that
I don't
free-
have any MA. I was just wanted to warn. Like, I don't want this guy to look at that bite wound on your
It's a
arm.
scratch.
He's a scratch. It's not a
Okay,
bite.
yeah.
It's just a flesh wound.
scratch.
It'll be fine.
It's just a flesh
Just a
wound.
flesh wound.
I just don't want to freak out if he
I
sees you're
understand.
injured, but that's okay.
Okay, so it's
Do
on
it.
it's actually on your forearm, not on your
Okay,
on your
forearm.
arm. So you unwrap the
That's
bandage.
nothing.
Got a burning. I was cooking.
It
It's fish sticks.
looks not super great. It definitely doesn't look as good as Shane's.
Oh, great.
Of course, you haven't just seen Shane's because he did that in the bathroom. But Shane, you come out of the bathroom and you see Ryan like unwinding his bandages at the table.
Oh, hey, man. How's that burn?
it-
Those fish sticks.
Please don't call my arm fish sticks.
It's so it's significantly more red than
Than
yours was, and it is inflamed. Like it is like there's swelling.
Dead.
The alarming bit, though, and this is specifically alarming to you, Shane.
No.
There's like a nice black line running up his arm. It's about
It's a vein.
halfway between his elbow and his shoulder. And
Wait, what?
and that's
No.
alarming.
R.I.P. Ryan.
So
Wait, a black vein going up his
like
arm?
yeah, there's like a black vein going up his arm. If you want to, you can make like an assessment roll.
Yes, I would like
Yeah,
to make some
I
sort of
want to do
assessment
that
roll.
too. Wait, I guess I can't, right?
Do you have first aid?
No.
Do you have any medical skills?
Okay, here we go. 50. I did it.
Okay. So,
Thank you, Shane.
Let's just
as you
assess.
take a look at Ryan's wound and the weird line on his arm, you realize you flash back to your first aid training, and you realize that that what you're seeing is indicative of and consistent with blood poisoning, and that if that black line, or sorry, I guess this is
Reaches
right
my
arm,
heart.
if it gets to his heart, he's probably gonna go into septic shock and die.
What?
You know that he needs intravenous antibiotics.
This is, by the way, way more knowledge than I have of first aid in real life.
Okay.
So
This
you-
is the game.
You know that
Shane.
Right,
you know
game
that he
Shane
needs
knows.
intravenous antibiotics, and that if you sit there and watch it for long enough, you'll literally be able to watch it move. So it's
Oh
not.
my goodness.
This is you're in like a time sensitive.
This is intense.
He needs treatment like sooner rather than later, and it's already like here.
Okay.
No way.
So
Immediately,
gosh.
I'm looking up.
Raj Mahal.
Okay, freaking Chris is right here in the room. Is he really focused on the news, though?
yeah, so Chris is watching the TV. Evie, on the other hand, is looking at Ryan's arm, and she looks shocked, and she looks like not sure, and she's like, I don't understand.
Hey,
What?
It's okay. It's okay.
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 You cool her down before she says anything that like gives it away to
There's-
Chris what's going on, but she's like pointing, like with a questioning look on her face at the weird, funny line going up
Okay, there's a.
Ryan's arm.
I whispered to it. We'll talk about it in a second.
As this is happening, I quickly Googled a clinic that's close by.
Okay.
Now, is
Is it
that going to
open?
have the things we need? Is it open? Is there someone that can help us?
Who cares if it's
Those are all
open? We loot
questions.
So-
everything now.
Yeah, but can
So
you,
Shane hasn't
can
said
you do that?
anything about what it is he knows or what it is
Gotcha.
that Ryan needs.
Okay.
You guys are just like
I just saw the vein and I wanted
what?
to find a clinic. Yeah,
Shane. Yeah. So yeah.
that's all. I was
But
doing.
Shane is the one that knows about like what it is that he needs and how time sensitive
Gotcha.
the thing is. So like probably there's a good chance that you have between 6 to 12 hours to sort out a solution.
Crap. Okay.
That's not long.
What in the world is going on? Okay. All right.
R.I.P. Ryan.
So let's. Okay.
I'm gonna.
I don't
Google
know.
this,
I don't know
too.
how urgent it is. You
All
gotta
right,
relay it to
I'm
us.
just gonna say, hey, just kind of quiet. Yeah. Where's Chris at? Is he close by? Like, is he gonna?
He's
hear
at
us?
this. You're at like a break room table together. So he's sort of just like he's turned on the CBC. You see, it's news
Yikes.
show. There's aerial shots of things that you already know about the hospital. Aerial shots of downtown. You see on the TV. There's like all the little fires that you saw. All the smoke plumes that you saw when you came out of the house the one day. I guess that was earlier today, right?
Yeah.
Were they look primarily like they were house fires or different businesses and things that like either were set on fire or caught on fire. But those fires weren't spreading super rapidly, given largely the fact that it's not particularly windy today. But yeah, there's like fires all over the place, and there's news coverage of those things. You're kind of wondering like who it is that's paying these journalists to like.
Yeah. Seriously. What in the world?
Keep going.
Okay.
That's true. Actually.
I'm gonna say to John in Spanish.
Cool.
Great.
Do you want me to speak Spanish?
Yep.
All right. Juan, tenemos que ir a una farmacia. Ryan tiene una infección
Okay. Bueno. Hay
Okay,
una,
that word sounds.
hay una clínica cerca.
cerca.
Sí. No es tan lejos. Es
All right,
como.
no tenemos mucho tiempo.
¿Cuánto tiempo tenemos?
Como 6 o 12 horas.
6 o 12. Okay.
So now you have Chris's attention. He turns around from his TV and he's like, "What are you guys talking about? Why are you talking in Spanish?"
Oh no, we just do that sometimes. It's
Yeah.
like our,
Well,
Annoying.
I'm part Peruvian and he
I
speaks
speak
Tagalog
Spanish,
and Spanish.
so
and
it's like it's our thing.
we try to use as much as possible, but
Yeah, super annoying, eh, Chris? Like, I'm sitting right here.
You see Evie like throw up her shoulders like this. I don't know. They're just weird like that.
Evie's awesome. Okay,
Convinced by the ruse, he turns back to the television.
Nice. Oh
Okay.
wow, can't believe that worked.
let's go to the car quick. I forgot something in there. You guys want to come with me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
sure.
right, let's go. We'll be right back, Chris.
He turns around. He's like, "Wait, where are you guys going?
We're just going to the
Separate
car. We've already seen this.
For what? You're not going to leave, are you?"
No, we're not going to leave.
No.
We'll be right back.
I mean, my whole idea is keep the gates as closed as possible. If people are like coming and going, I think that makes a lot of
I'm
problems.
literally
for
going
me.
to the car and right back. It's fine. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, man, don't worry about it. I think
right.
we might need to make one run though, because as you said, the food is not going to be.
I mean, I
Yeah.
can get behind a good sandwich right now. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll make a trip to.
Maybe we'll go to like a Safeway, maybe like a pharmacy. You never know what you might need. You know what I mean?
Yeah, all right. I mean, like that's I see your
We'll
point.
be right back.
But
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We're right back.
Good call.
And we
Run
go
to
into
the car.
Anything you want in particular?
Are you going now?
No,
No,
we're not
we're
going
not
to
going
leave
now.
When we go.
I mean, no, I don't really have.
Okay.
I like bread. I'm a sandwich guy.
Hey, I feel that. All right, let us know if we missed anything on the
Okay.
news, and we head down to the car.
We'll call this Chris now.
A little mechanic guy.
He's got a mechanical arm.
Okay.
I like that.
As soon as we get to the car, I want okay, tell
Okay,
Ryan
something's
what's
up. Like, Ryan,
You need
don't
to
freak
tell
out.
him.
Is Evie here?
I'm already freaking
Evie's
out.
with you.
Evie's
Yeah,
there.
Evie's following you guys.
Yeah.
She's not. You're not gonna leave her alone with Chris.
No. That's
don't
not gonna happen.
freak out too bad. It's infected.
I think I would have Googled like black vein. Like once I saw it, I'm like black vein.
Actually, that's interesting. If you do Google it, is there anything that pops up close to that?
Yeah.
Like stuff
Immediately.
that has to do
Yeah, it
with
would be like
the
WebMD.
sickness?
Do you mean like within the RSS feed, or do you mean like just
No,
like a
like-
Google search?
Because I want to know. I want to know if
Whoa.
there's any.
I would do
Check the
both.
RSS feed.
I would do both.
Okay.
That's what I thought you were gonna do. I thought
I
it
was just going to
something
Google it
with
and
the-
WebMD and be like, I either
Okay.
have cancer or blood poisoning.
Yeah. So if you WebMD it, that's basically the return that you get. It's like blood poisoning
Cancer.
is even more likely than cancer.
Oh wow,
This
that's
is like
rare.
an extremely common symptom
Okay.
for blood poisoning specifically, and like not really for anything else.
Cool.
Wow.
And an
So-
RSS feed?
So the RSS feed
I'm terrified.
has a ton more information about like the supposed riots in the south of Calgary and like the amount of destruction that was done.
Okay.
You don't hear from those reports. You don't see anything about like entire buildings being knocked over,
Okay.
but there was a lot of violence, which means that the south half of Calgary, like really anything south of the river, there's like tons of just bodies in the streets, and there's all kinds of like it's a gory, terrible picture. Some people have posted like snapshots of things that they've taken with their iPhones and things, smartphones, and then you also find out that sometime during the night, the Center Street Bridge got bombed out.
This what? Whoa.
There is
okay.
no Center Street Bridge
Military
anymore.
did it.
Oh
So-
my goodness.
That's not the only crossing point for the river,
Not at
obviously,
all.
but
Peace Bridge.
Yeah, that's an important bridge, right?
That's too expensive.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Peace Bridge.
yeah.
They just
This
built
whole
it.
thing blows over. They don't want to blow that up. So, yeah, but the Center Street Bridge is bombed out entirely.
It's
and-
bombed out?
Yeah.
That's
so
insane.
So the report says, and again, this is information that's unique to Ryan. You guys don't know it unless he tells you. Is that somebody, whether it was a military faction or independent citizens, planted enough explosives on the north end of the bridge
To take it down.
to take it down. So part of the structure of the bridge is still up, but it's unpassable. You couldn't drive across it. You couldn't walk across it. You couldn't get there and then jump to the other half of it. It's like the whole, like half of the bridge is in the river now.
Wow. Okay.
So
Not gonna lie, at this point, I'm super anti-government in this game. So everything's a
This
government.
fantasy government.
yeah.
It is 100% the government that did it.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a little sketchy since we were hearing
Probably.
that things are going to clear up. Well, why are they bombing bridges then? That seems pretty permanent.
That's a good point.
So as you continue your search in the RSS feed and like type in specifically like search keywords like black vein or blood poisoning or anything like that, nothing really specific is turning up. There are reports of other people that have contracted blood poisoning from their wounds.
Yeah.
And then there's even like a feed on someone that has like talks about like treating his with intravenous antibiotics. And
Beautiful.
Essentially.
Cool.
And but there's no reason for you to
Assume anything
assume
else.
a connection between the outbreak itself and the blood poisoning.
Got it.
Does that make sense?
Okay.
Well, that's comforting.
While he's
That
while
is-
he's searching this up, I'm explaining everything to them, how much time we have, what the situation is, kind of thing.
Cool.
Okay.
And I'm watching it.
Maybe.
All right.
Just do
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't freak out, Ryan. But like it's okay. You have some sort of blood poisoning, and we are definitely going to need to get some meds. We need to go to a pharmacy. Like
Will they have it
Basically
in
now.
pharmacy?
I hope so.
Is that something I could Google?
Like a medical clinic would probably have it.
A medical clinic could
I
probably
don't think
be
you have to
better.
go into like PharmaSave.
You-
Wait, is that a thing anymore?
You could expect any clinic to be stocked
Any
with
clinic.
intravenous antibiotics, and in a pharmacy setting, like you could probably find them, but it wouldn't.
okay.
It would be like this is like the behind the counter stuff.
Listen,
this
we-
is not like
I mean,
with the Tylenol.
We
Yeah,
probably
that's
want
what I
some meds anyway. We should maybe just
we
go to a
would
clinic
take
and
this
just get
anyway,
stuff
go to
for
the
the long
clinic.
term anyway, because
Yeah.
things have been going bad.
Yeah, it's true.
So keeping in mind, like, antibiotics are fairly common items,
Okay.
like medical items. Well,
Yeah.
like, I mean, technically you have antibiotics at the house. They're just not intravenous antibiotics. There.
I see.
I mean, all we've got here is polysporin, gauze rolls, aspirin, ibuprofen, NyQuil,
These are all
rubbing
important
alcohol.
I'm just gonna pour some NyQuil.
Start
Yeah.
injecting random things from that list into
That's all we have
Ryan's
for
veins, and just kind of
Do
see
you
what
think if
happens.
you pop some Advil, it would do anything? Like reduce the flow at all? Reduce
maybe
the
not a blood
swelling?
thinner. Maybe not a blood thinner.
But I don't think it
Yeah,
would do anything
probably
to the
wouldn't.
cup. Okay.
Probably wouldn't
Just
help.
thought I'd ask.
No.
Probably could potentially do more harm than good.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Really? I'm not saying in his veins.
no, but like
Saying
it would
take it.
Advil thins your blood.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see
so I
what you're
feel
saying.
like that might just make it like
Worse.
Just like speed it up.
We got to
Shows how
go
much I
real
know.
soon. We have to
I
go
don't know
like
anything about
Okay,
this.
we have to
So-
go like today.
What if
You'd
we
be standing there
go
like, what?
tell
What are you
Chris-
talking about? He's got what?
He's got a little bit of a blood infection. It should be fine if we can get the meds.
What kind of infection?
It's not
What do you
even
mean?
an
It's
Like
not.
there's other
It's
people?
not like
no,
that.
No.
She starts to kind of lose it a little bit.
It's okay.
You can see.
It's-
I'm gonna
her
put my
legs
hand in
are
her
blood
shoulder.
freaking
poisoning.
out.
It's just it's a typical.
This guy's so calm. I
Yeah,
got
it's
blood
so
poisoning.
com-
It's fine.
I got blood poisoning. It's sometimes when you cut yourself and you don't treat it properly, you just get it infected and it can spread through your body.
What's your MA?
My MA is 15.
So high. Make a roll.
No!
We failed.
She seems less than convinced.
Don't worry.
Poor Evie.
I mean, definitely like the fact that you're talking to her is like helping her from helping the situation stabilize rather than escalate. She's not like continuing to
Yeah.
freak out or like freaking out more, but she's definitely jarred by the idea that someone
yeah, I would,
of the last 3 people that she seems to know on planet Earth is infected and with a potential.
I would
deadly
step in as well and be
infection.
like, look, like we would be freaking out way more if this was the infection. This is not that.
If it was the
This is just
infection,
a
I
blood
would
infection.
be gone. I would leave.
Make a roll, John.
What?
Oh, come on.
We're
why do you
calming
talk?
her.
You're trying so hard.
That's a 9.
I thought I saw
I have
3.
to get an under 3. There's no way I'm going to get that.
Well, no, you'd have
Oh,
you'd
what
have
was
a
that for?
bonus because Ryan's trying and you're trying and you're
Oh,
helping.
okay.
You
So
know,
that was a 9.
you almost made it.
Plus 3. 12.
Oh, plus 3?
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Okay.
Wait, you have a plus 3?
Yeah, plus 3. Hey, man. What are
Oh
you
no
trying
no
to
no
roll
no.
for?
No,
No, no,
yeah,
no. You don't get a bonus 3.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
No, you're
You
trying to
get-
roll low, and
You're
but
trying
you
to
don't
roll-
There's nothing that gives you a bonus to your. To
That's
to
okay.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
You're trying to roll.
Under
The plus
my
3
range.
would have done it. The plus 3 would have
No,
been
no, no.
great.
Okay. No, I didn't.
Okay, so yeah, so she's still kind of jarred. She's like confused, but she's like, well, okay, well, what do we
We got to do it. We got to
Gotta
go to
the
the clinic.
And I pulled it. I'll show them where it is.
Let's.
But we
How
should
far is
tell.
it,
We need
John?
to tell Chris.
We should maybe even bring Chris. I don't.
I don't
wanna bring
Show them where it is.
Oh, I hate this map. I'll show you on the real map.
So, yeah, I can go talk to Chris.
Okay.
Let me.
No. Well,
I'm the best at speaking. Okay.
I'm not saying that you don't. I just just be careful. Don't just show them and tell.
No.
Don't even say infection shouldn't even be in your vocabulary at this point.
What? I got
Okay.
this. I got
all
this.
right. I'm just saying.
Okay. I will. Shane, can you wrap me up just so you can't see any of the.
I can certainly try.
Oh my gosh.
Is that a roll?
No, that's not a roll. You can
Oh,
just
okay. I wrap
wrap
him up.
him.
All right, I wrap him up.
You roll for like specifically like treatment
Training.
that's gonna increase his healing rate.
Okay,
that's
good.
what you roll.
I can certainly do that.
I'm gonna run.
Center Street and 64th Ave. That's where one is.
Oh, okay.
It's
that far
super
from here,
close.
is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's right across. It's just right across.
I'm gonna
the way.
head back in, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Chris, I lied to you. We are heading out on a run. We'll be right back. We're gonna grab some. We're gonna
Food.
hit up a grocery store, and we might hit up a clinic just for some medical supplies, just in case."
Okay.
Okay.
I'll let you guys back in if you
Yeah,
stay.
that'd
If
be
you
awesome.
bring me food.
We'll
Yeah,
bring
for
you.
sure, we'll bring you food.
Do you
I
have-
mean,
so
like,
sandwiches, any
I'm
other
out there.
requests, chocolate bars, anything?
I mean, probably just as much
Hey.
of anything that you can grab at this
Sure.
point, because
Yeah.
who knows how long we're gonna be here.
Yeah, maybe we should
We'll take
leave
a
Chris
FedEx.
gone.
No.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna
I'm
take
gonna say
a.
no.
I'm gonna take a FedEx truck, and we'll fill that up, or we'll do our best to fill it up.
You want to take a FedEx vehicle there?
What do you think? The smaller one.
Yeah, that might be a better
We'll
idea.
figure it out.
I like that idea. Yeah.
We'll bring you back as much as we can.
If that's the case, then I gotta go get the. I know where the keys are. We could go get them.
Watch for us. Let us back in.
Okay.
Actually,
He's-
what's your phone number? I could just text you when we're getting close.
Okay, so yeah, so he gives you his phone number. It's 403,
Nice.
1, 2, 3,
8,
4, 5,
eight,
Ryan got,
7,
seven,
8.
eight.
Ryan got a number.
Hey,
Check you out,
He's
bro.
in,
Got
look at
them
him go.
digits.
Cha-ching.
You see that? Face.
Face.
Word.
All right.
So we'll take. Okay, that's actually a good idea. We can take a vehicle. So I'll go to where it is. It's just like a small little screen thing. Open
Yeah.
that up. There is a locked cupboard with the keys, but it's like
Yeah.
a small cupboard.
Yeah.
Like I bet if I just pull on it, I could
strength?
open it up. 15. Nope. Physical strength 11.
Make a
A roll
roll.
for that. Okay. Can I use something to prop it open with better?
Yeah, you could like. Just
I'll get like a broom from the janitor closet and just like.
So you get the broom. You can't really find a good way to leverage the broom just because the handle's like too thick into the thing. You need something thinner. If you had like something
How about a Trondheim Viking by Paul Chen?
something
How would
thin
that
and
work?
metal,
Yeah.
something
That's a
swordular.
way better.
Maybe we should try it with the
Katana?
Trondheim Viking by
Okay.
Paul Chen. No,
Or a
no katanas. This is a real job for a real sword, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Chen, please send us a sword.
We love you.
Okay, so
Okay, yeah. So with that, well, why don't you just go for it, man?
I have worse strength than you. You
I'll
do
go
it.
for it.
so
So I get to
Shane hands
wield
him
the Trondheim
Trondheim
Viking.
I will allow you, for this one occasion only,
Am
to
I
wield
worthy?
the Trondheim
Is the
Viking by
question.
Paul
We'll find
Chen.
out if I'm worthy. Am I ready?
Yeah, let's see.
Cuts his hand.
okay.
Oh,
That's
he
a low.
nailed
so
it.
you
I rolled a 1.
I
so
couldn't
you-
tell if that was great or bad.
That's a good thing in this case.
You go to-
all you D&D players.
Yeah, that's right.
you like go to jam the thing. The thing.
The-
The Trondheim
the Tron-
Viking by Paul Chen.
thing,
into
Brandon,
the.
a
I'm sorry.
thing.
I didn't mean to objectify the sword.
That's right.
So you go to pop it into the
Lock
like
area.
underneath the cupboard, so you can get like some leverage on it. And as you slide it up there, and like with the slightest little effort at all, then it sort of like just like pops the screws that are holding the lock mechanism onto the cabinet.
Okay.
Just like pop off.
Yeah,
and you're like,
that's
huh.
what I figured actually. when I was
FedEx.
getting
Such low qual.
it.
You feel your
Let's not
muscles
bash.
swell
Love you,
with
FedEx.
power.
We're already
Right,
bashing
player.
the government, so...
FedEx sends me
Your
all
strength
my good
goes
stuff.
up permanently by 4 points. Just
I'm writing it down.
That's why.
Nope.
Paul Chen.
That's the
thank
power
you.
of
I
Paul Chen's
take out my
Trondheim
katana
Viking.
and throw it and sheath the
No,
Trondheim.
hey, give me that. What? No, give me my sword.
We just have to find another cutting edge. That's what the story.
That's right. Yeah.
As you hand the Trondheim Viking by Paul Chen back to Shane, it seems to glisten faintly in the soft glow of the emergency lights, and you almost kind of hear a distinct ringing, like a.
Wow. So glorious.
It is. Give me my sword.
Okay, so
Keys aplenty at
I'm
your
gonna
disposal.
take the key to the closest vehicle that's parked out there. There's
Add-
always I know where they are.
Add
There's some
60
sprinters
keys
right
to your
there.
inventory.
60
What?
keys.
Maybe I should take all
Just-
of them, actually.
On your
So
inventory
Chris
list.
can't leave?
No, not for
Write
him.
the
I'm
phrase,
saying like
every
you can definitely
key.
leave and take one, but I'm just saying in case someone else breaks in and wants to take a vehicle.
FedEx keys.
Anyway, I'll take the one of the van that's closest by. Hop in.
Cool.
Start it up.
Okay, so you guys head out into the yard.
I'm taking the like a van size.
Is-
Like it's a big cargo van, but it's not
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
diesel big beast.
Yeah. Like the FedEx vans.
The little FedEx vans. Yeah.
like that you would see.
That's right.
Okay.
Those ones.
From
So-
my lack of any medical knowledge, I'm going to lie down and try to keep my blood pressure and pulse as low as possible. Just relax.
That's exactly what you need to do. I want to see you just lie on your back with your legs and your feet pointed directly above you. Just
Okay, that's going to increase my heart rate.
no, you got. Trust me, I'm a medical professional.
Also, what if we pinched off where the blood was
That's
going?
actually
Is that bad?
That's actually probably a good idea.
Tourniquet it?
Tourniquet
I
his
don't know.
arm.
I was
Is that
honestly
wrong?
just thinking,
What did it say on WebMD?
should I tourniquet
Didn't you look at it?
I'll Google, should I tourniquet how to slow down blood poisoning?
All right, I will grab a tourniquet-like piece of cloth, and you can drive while we do this.
Yeah,
all right, let's
deal.
go.
Okay.
I'm Googling how to slow
So
down.
the tourniquet probably won't help much.
There you go.
It might help some
Better than nothing.
Kill me.
if you do it properly.
I'm going to tourniquet his arm
With
what?
what?
Skill.
Sorry?
with a
With
piece
like
of just like a piece of cloth.
Okay,
Just going to tie it real tight.
Like a Kleenex from the bathroom.
Gonna
Okay.
die.
No,
that's sure. Make a roll. Do
I'm
it
gonna die.
on your first aid.
I don't want to do it anymore.
Roll those dice, Shane.
Don't back
Watch
out.
this. 4. Best roll ever.
Hallelujah.
Okay,
You cured his blood infection.
and it just fades off the. Yeah. Okay,
When
so
my arm pops off.
How do you
So
roll
is
a
the blood
4
poisoning.
on that?
So
Why
Ryan,
can't you roll
Shane
four?
grabs your arm and starts applying like a weird knot with an old dirty towel that he found in the
Okay, I was
FedEx
thinking like Pippi's
loading bay.
FedEx uniform. You know?
Yeah, there is actually lost and found not too far away. It's FedEx.
There you go. Something from Lost and
I
Found.
have a
Okay,
belt.
it's the sleeve from a long
There you
sleeve
go.
uniform.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's long enough to get some leverage on there, I guess. And
We should all wear FedEx.
You know how hard that
inexplicably,
actually is,
you're able to tie a knot that is both tight enough and secure enough that
Impossible.
that you expertly tourniquet
Not with
Ryan's
the 4
arm.
roll.
Ryan.
No. Anything's possible if
Anything's
you roll a
possible.
He
4 or
handles
4.
you masterfully. His strength is really overwhelming.
I've
You start
never
to
been more
sweat,
attracted.
and you feel faint.
Shane.
And it's not from the blood
What's your MA,
poisoning.
Shane?
Too
It's
high.
actually pretty good.
Ryan,
oh, it's
you're
not.
in
It's
love.
9. It's 9. I'm sorry. It's
Whoa.
less
Ryan
than
begins to
average.
impress.
Thought it was better than it was. Sorry,
Shane.
awkward.
All right, let's
I
hop in,
still
boys.
love
Let's go.
Thanks, Ryan. Best
So
friends back home.
Evie's watching Shane. She goes, "What are you doing to Ryan's arm?"
I'm gonna tourniquet it. It's I'm a medical professional, Evie, and we medical professionals.
Whoa. Have you ever heard of a tourniquet?
Self-proclaimed
No,
medical
what is that?
professor.
A tourniquet you use. Usually, you do it when someone's bleeding, and you pull it tight so the blood flow doesn't keep going. It slows down blood flow. We're trying to do that so that this doesn't move any farther.
Isn't that gonna hurt?
Yeah, but it's worth it, and I'm a medical professional, so you don't need to worry about it.
Self-proclaimed.
It'll slow me down. It'll slow it down. That's all that matters.
Okay.
Yeah.
You should
Okay.
see the way I treated this wound on my stomach. It was
All right. Let's
unreal.
keep going.
Here's something we need to know about this vehicle. So the vehicle has a sliding door like a van, has 2 back doors that pop open as well, and it has the driver's side and passenger. Now there's only 1 passenger seat, so you guys are gonna have to
Your cargo.
brace yourselves
I've
in the
already,
back
I've
while
already
I'm driving.
told that I'm lying
So-
down. So
You're lying
Okay,
down.
so we can put. So the thing also, there's flip down shelving units in there that sometimes use
to nap.
on my brakes. Now, if anyone's listening and works at FedEx, it was on my brake. That's my own time. Okay, I can do what I want, but you can easily lay down on them. They're perfectly comfortable
Okay.
to have a nap on.
You're so good
Fred's
at
gonna fire
over
you,
This, over this
I'm
podcast.
redact every time we say FedEx.
At the shipping
Yeah,
company.
At
Your
shipping
local
company.
shipping company. I'm
Anyway,
just
so
gonna
you can
lie
lay
like
down
a-
on one.
Like a sarcophagus.
And maybe Shane, you want to just it's not hard to brace yourself in the back. I'm not going to be doing any crazy donuts.
I don't know, man. You
But
have crazy driving. You
sick.
can
Combat
might as
driving.
well.
if I can help it. But
Sure. All right.
push
I'll
comes to
just
shove,
brace
I'm going
myself.
to.
I'll just brace
You
myself.
can sit. You can prop up on one of the shelves.
Sure.
As well. So
I'll
anyway,
be in the
so
back.
that's what it looks like for people.
I'm having this vision of opening the door with the shotgun and just
Oh yeah,
unloading.
drive-bys for days in this thing, man. It's perfect for that.
Great.
Oh, you guys are violent.
Well,
No, that's fine.
Playing
Zombies,
It's like
zombies are more violent, so
Good point.
Okay.
fight fire with fire. Okay, we'll head out then.
Let's
so
go.
you're driving. Evie's in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
Shane
I'll be in the
and
back,
John,
Ryan.
you're in the back.
Pharmacy
Or
first.
Shane and Ryan.
Yeah, clinic.
Clinic first.
We're going
Clinic
straight to the
first.
clinic.
Absolutely. I'm
And
gonna
treating
treat
you,
you right
man.
there,
Are you
boy.
kidding me?
Okay.
So that's where we're heading. Down the hill.
Find the morphine and just inject the whole bottle.
Morphine.
Yeah. Just let it end.
You've injected Ryan with a bottle of morphine. You see
Yes.
the life fade from his eyes.
Milk of the poppy.
A bottle.
He immediately
And then
rises
turns into a
back
zombie.
up and attacks Shane. Yeah,
Oh, he's so
Oh,
morphined
you almost
down.
said John.
I almost did.
Why would you do
I
that?
don't know. I was looking at Shane. I said John when I looked at Ryan earlier. You guys don't even look that similar.
Because I'm so in your mind, you can't get rid of me. Anyway, we hit down the road,
Yeah, so you hit
bro.
the road. Empty
road,
streets. This is a pretty
Good.
quiet neighborhood right
Yeah,
now.
it's
Doesn't
always
seem,
quiet.
given that the airport's been closed for a few days already, given that it's been a whole day and a half since crap hit the fan. This is pretty industrial, and not very many people seem to have hung around. So there's not a lot of traffic. There's almost no cars
what I
on the
wanted.
roads. There doesn't really seem to be very many people there.
That's perfect. Okay.
You get to the clinic.
Let's head down 64th all the way. It's just like 4 blocks basically past Deerfoot into that little residential area.
Yep. Okay, so you pull in. It's not a very big clinic.
I can show you.
You can see that it's everything looks pretty locked up, pretty tight, and there are shutters on the windows and behind the door.
There would be.
Not like the roll shutters, but like the like the
Almost
accordion
like the mall
gates. You seen those?
Yeah.
Part of me just wants to like shotgun in this.
Yeah, so do I, but I don't think it's a good idea.
Me neither.
There's like a community center and then like
What would it take?
and a library. There's also a
Tip the library.
health center.
Nice.
So anyway, there's also a pool. If you guys want to go for a
I
dip.
think
go for a
shotgun
dip.
might be the best bet.
What's
I think
that?
You might be right, actually.
What are you saying?
Can we look around and see if there's any zombies or anything like that around? Any
Any undead?
individuals who are looking really sick?
You don't see any people, or there's no other vehicles in the parking lot. Alarmingly,
Wow. Awesome.
you can see the windows on the library have been smashed from the outside,
Looting books. I would too.
I wouldn't.
or just
Any book you ever
who
wanted.
knows? Could be a million things. But they've been
That's
smashed.
3D printers.
There's glass like on part of the sidewalk and like part of the parking lot, but there's nothing that indicates any movement or human behavior in the area immediately adjacent to you. You're all still in the vehicle.
The medical place doesn't look like it's been touched.
No.
Weird.
Wow. Okay. We need like a crowbar. You know, that would be handy.
Actually, we had it. It's at the
It's
house.
in the house.
Is there
with
not a
all
crowbar
our
in a
stuff.
FedEx vehicle?
No.
Nothing. What about like
What
if
a
you get a
weird
flat and using like
Oh,
thing you
tire
pump the
iron.
yeah.
jack with?
There's
Yeah.
a tire iron in there.
You could
Yep. There
probably
would be.
makeshift a crowbar out of that.
Yeah. Maybe. Actually, yeah. I think they have. I think it's the bow, the angle one with like a wrench on, like the flat-headed wrench on the other side.
So let's try that.
Does this truck have that in it?
Sure does.
Perfect. We take it out. You're so smart, Ryan. Look at you.
Look at this IQ of
Smartest
12.
man alive.
There you go. Tire the mine.
Hey, that's
So-
mine too.
So it doesn't.
Smart.
So like it's all tucked. It's like a set of tools that's tucked up with the spare tire, which is
Yeah.
outside and underneath the vehicle.
Okay.
So you open the doors, you get out, you find the spare, and then you sort of have to like disassemble part of the everything that keeps it together under there, and you find like the tire iron and like a small jack.
Beautiful. All right.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, let's use it. Let's do it.
We'll use it. Start it on the door. On the. What does the building look like again?
So it's got like the facade is like, well, I mean, it's like every clinic you've ever seen. It's like got two big glass windows that go
Okay.
like almost floor to ceiling, but there's like kind of a waist high brick work underneath the windows, and then like a glass door behind the windows and the door. There's like the accordion gate style bars, and you try the door and it's locked.
Okay, we're gonna have to break in.
Well,
this
yeah,
thing, I
what would be
think.
the easiest place to break in? Like, just if I were to...
If you hinge, if you crank right where the knob is, you can kind of pry at that little little
Yes.
thingy thing.
Let's get you to do that.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just
You
like
did so well
jam
last
it in
time.
there and then just
Okay, so
pry at the door.
let me be clear with what you're attempting to do. So you've got the tire iron that has like the flat
yeah, little flat hand.
and you're trying to jam that in between the door jamb and the door and pry.
Where the handle is, yeah.
Where the
Like, you know,
handle is?
because I can
Okay.
probably tell that that's where the lock mechanism is, right?
Yeah. So the
Okay.
the tire iron is a little bit thick. It won't quite.
Oh,
get
it won't
in
fit in there?
Yeah, because it's not as thin as a screwdriver, but it's like
Okay.
just a little too thick to like jam into the door.
What if we go around to the back side?
Okay. So you go around to the back. There's no windows in the back. There's just a steel door. Doorknob, and like you can see as you look down like that row of the building or that side of the building, there's like another metal door behind each
Yeah. Okay.
part of like each business in that.
How does
block.
that gap look in there? Some of them have
It's
the
similar.
plate that goes over
Yeah.
top.
There's
that
no
opens.
plate, but there's
So it won't
you
fit in
need
there no
something
matter how hard
thinner
I
to-
jam it in there.
I mean, if you start banging around in it, you might be able to force it in, but
That's what I want to do.
okay.
I want to force it
Okay,
in.
you're gonna need something to bang it with though. Like we're talking like this is more than just like
You're
pushing
like,
on
tum,
it.
tum,
You
tum,
need to
tum,
like
in? Okay.
you need like a hammer. You need like some kind of
Dang, if only we had all of our stuff.
Here's the question. Is that going to be... Like, is it just more effective just to shoot the lock?
No, it's way less effective, but it's less noisy.
But
They're
you're going
both
to be
pretty
banging
loud.
on it anyway for a long period of time.
Not as loud as a gun blast,
That's
I would
one
think.
blast.
But
One blast.
So you guys are discussing in committee how to
Okay.
open the door behind. You're still behind the building, and Evie like kind of stops to interrupt and is like, "Why don't you just break the window? It's glass."
Yeah, that's a really good point.
we could do that. I was afraid that... I just thought it'd be a lot like less quiet. But you're right. I mean, at this point, it's probably...
There's nothing
more
we can do to
quiet
break in here
just-
quietly. I don't
Yeah,
think.
let's
You're
just
right,
do it.
Evie.
Maybe.
So smart. Okay.
we
So
keep
at the
you
front, whip around to the front again. The windows don't open at all. None of them.
No,
Okay,
they're
just wanted to
yeah,
make
and you can see that they're not meant to.
They're
Like
like
they're just
solid
like big,
They're a
like
window.
industrial like glass.
All right, I'm going to take...
Paul Chan. Oh, wait.
I was going to take
Captain
a sniper
America
rifle.
shield.
Oh, heck yeah, do that.
Just run at it with it.
Just-
What are you gonna do?
Captain America style.
You're
Just like throw it like a
Captain
frisbee.
America
Okay,
shield.
I would love to see you do that in
Do it.
real life. What
We're
that
driving
would
to
look
this clinic tonight.
like. And
To break...
Whoa.
Well...
Kidding.
In game? I'm confused
Oh
now.
my.
Also, who are you right now?
I'm Chris.
Oh, what?
Let's do this.
He was stowed away with the spare tire.
He was in
All right,
there.
what do we do?
That was a joke, by the way, for everyone who didn't catch that.
Chris isn't really here.
Love you, Chris.
You tell me.
Throw this
Oh, yeah.
shield at it.
I say we just bash it with anything else we
Okay,
got.
I'm just taking this
Yeah.
sniper
You
rifle
have the
butt.
tire
Yeah.
iron. in
Oh,
your
we can do
hand.
that too.
Yeah.
Just do it,
Okay,
John.
yeah, I'll just
No
jab it
Captain
with
America shield.
Smash it. Just...
Okay.
No way, I
so
wanna
the
do a
first
nice
little
little jab.
roll strength. This is
All
really
right. Also, I'm going in the corner I don't know why. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Okay, so you like jab it, and it kind of
That's-
doesn't even.
Matches my
It
physical
doesn't
strength.
even crack. It's sort of
Okay.
just like.
Captain America shield time.
Okay.
The whole window?
Nope, not even good.
Well, keeping in mind that John sort of pulled punch a little bit, so he didn't.
Yeah,
he
I was,
wasn't
like,
like
doing a
he didn't
nice-
take like his full strength of the thing. He sort of just gave it a little taparoo.
I'm just testing it to see how hard I'm
Okay.
gonna have to hit.
So Ryan, now describe what you've done. You've thrown. The
No,
shield?
I'm not gonna throw it. I'm just gonna like two-hand.
Two-hand bash.
Yeah.
Okay. With everybody gathered immediately in the vicinity of the glass that you're about to break,
Oh my
you
gosh.
take the Captain America shield with two hands, and with the strength of a real-life superhero, just come crashing down on the window.
Huh?
And you see it doesn't break entirely, but the
Cracks.
it cracks, and the cracks like spiderweb out from where you've hit, and it's you can tell now that the glass is like it's pretty thick glass. It's not just like
it's not just
your window pane glass from
single pane.
home. It's like, but you can
Nice
tell as well that with another couple of hits, you can probably
My
get in there, no
arm
problem.
really hurts.
Okay. Yeah, right? That's true.
I
You shouldn't even be
regret
flexing
everything.
this. I'll take the shield away from him and tell him you need to lay down again.
Yo, you just want to use everybody's cool
injured.
stuff. You use my Try and Hunt Viking by Paul Chen. Now you're using his Captain America shield.
Slowly, I'm going to acquire all your
Not by Paul
belongings.
Chen.
Everybody make a perception roll.
I wish it was by Paul Chen.
And that's a good place to stop this episode, right there.
No, you make your roll, damn it.
We'll make the roll, but we'll announce
Natural
it in the next
one.
episode. Oh,
15.
okay.
Okay.
Well, so,
You'll never know Jons until next episode.
Ryan,
You
you
won't?
hear something behind you.
oh snap!
Yeah.
It's Thanks everybody for listening to episode 10. Hey, be sure to check episode 11. It's going to be crazy. And make sure that you, if you want to leave us a review on iTunes, it would help a lot. Plus, hey, if you leave a 5-star, we might even read it on the show. You can also email us at UrbanDecayPodcast@hotmail.com, and we'll read those on the show as well. So if you want to be part of the show, do that. And tell your friends about us. Until next time, though, guys, be real out there. Watch
Love
out
you.
for zombs.
Zombies.
Bye, everyone.